Okay, so in this video we're going to talk about lead generation, and there are tons of ways to generate leads online and offline. You can generate leads via word of mouth, using social networking, blogs, websites. You can use print mail or print marketing and media. You can generate leads via direct sales and word of mouth, and there are tons of ways that you can generate leads. But the four main things that I want to cover today in this video are: number one, making sure that your leads are good, qualified leads. You could have more leads than anybody could ever handle, but if they're not qualified leads, it's costing you way too much to have them. So the first thing to focus on is making sure that you're generating qualified leads. And then once you identify the sources that generate these qualified leads, you can, number two, increase your profits and lower your costs by focusing on those channels that generate those qualified leads. The third thing that I wanted to talk about is then remarketing those leads. And the fourth thing that I wanted to go over was then generating new ways to find qualified leads. If you've never sat down to itemize the cost of the leads that you're getting from print mail or print media, online social networking, anything like that, it's time to do that. The first thing you need to know is how much you are spending per lead. And then once you have a good idea of what you pay for a print media lead, what you pay for a social networking lead, what you pay for an AdWords lead, what you paid for a Facebook ad lead, what you pay for email marketing leads, etc., etc. Once you know how much you're paying for each type of these leads, then it's going to be easy to go down your list and obviously rule out those that are more costly. And then once you're able to identify how much these leads cost from different channels and media streams, then you want to assess the conversion rate of each of these leads. So once you know that, let's say a Google AdWords lead costs you so many cents a click, and it's taking you so many clicks to get one lead, and it's taking you so many leads to make one sale, then you know how much that sale was costing you. So that's the reason that knowing how much you're paying per lead, per media channel is so important. If you're overpaying for underqualified leads, it's going to kill you, and you're just throwing your marketing dollars to the wind. So it's really important to know, number one, how much you're paying for the leads for each media stream. That's something you're going to need to figure out. And then number two, go through and identify those outlets and streams. I'd say 3 or 4. Stick to 3 or 4 right now. Identify those leads that are the most profitable because they're the highest converting leads. So in other words, they're not just a lead, they actually become your customer and your client. Once you do that, you've increased your sales and your profits, obviously. And then you want to go to step 3. And step 3 is what we refer to as remarketing. And remarketing is taking each of these clients that you have and following up on them. Offering products that are complementary to what they just purchased, offering services that are complementary to what they just purchased, and getting to know them. So in other words, you've now taken this lead from a lead to a qualified lead to a sale to a client. And a client then that you're going to increase the lifetime value of that client because you continue to remarket to that client, whatever it is that you have. And the reason you want to remarket to that client is because you want them to not just be a client, you want them to be a loyal customer, a loyal client. When you convert a lead to a loyal client, you have just created yourself dividends of clients. That one lead has now become a loyal client who will refer friends, increase awareness for what you're doing, and increase your business. You know, it's no secret that everybody loves a happy, loyal customer, and that's why, because they generally generate more revenue for each of us in the end. And then once you have that loyal customer, you want to go out and start building and testing other forms of lead generation. But make sure that you have at least, you're working on 1, 2, 3, or 4 outlets that are really generating some good qualified leads before you just go out and splatter your name everywhere, before you just go out and make a mess everywhere and put your URL and do whatever you're doing and it just becomes chaos. Make sure that you're strategic about generating leads and that the cost is effective and the profits are increased and the customers become loyal. Those are the things that we focus on at the Mom Biz Challenge. We're able to help our clients generate increased quality leads. We're able to help our clients identify where their quality leads are coming from, how to make those leads profitable, and then how to not just make those leads profitable, how to turn them into clients that eventually become loyal clients who bring their friends and family. So that's our focus here at the Mom Biz Challenge, and we would challenge you to do the same thing. Focus on those leads and make sure the leads that you're generating are qualified leads.